okay.
Make that bigger so everyone can see who's talking. Alrighty. So, we are beginning with our very first campaign, Raking in the Muck. I am joined by, actually, you know what? I'm going to call you each out by name. Where you can just tell us about your character, like their name, class, some basic stuff. There will be an actual kind of RP type intro from this interaction you're about to have with this character in front of you. So just basics is okay for now. So we'll start off with my longtime good friend and queen of the channel, Weefs. Hello, Weefs.
Hello, I'm Weaves, and I will be playing Camilla the Bog Witch. Camilla is a half-orc druid who used to own her own land and was unfairly run out of town.
Awesome. Long-time follower and supporter of the channel, Snickers here, our resident furry, is here. Snickers, do you want to introduce yourself and your character?
Oh yeah, so hello, I'm Snickers, and I'm going to be playing Ravosith, who is a ranger dragonborn who harbors bloodthirsty thoughts.
Okay, so actually, Ravaseth is what you'd prefer to be called, not Tothranak.
Yeah, that's his last name.
Okay, gotcha, understood. And then we have Rage of Zen, who is probably the second most experienced D&D player of this group. I think maybe.
Might be, might not be. I'm playing Elwyn. Elwyn is elf, tempest cleric, so he's not good with healing, which is the reason why he has been cause for debate in his enclave back then, which resulted in him going out for a sacred quest in order to prevent a civil war, which did not end that well. So yeah, you're gonna learn something about him. That's gonna be fun.
Dramatic and important person in our midst. Okay, so let me just do our opening spiel. Here we go. This campaign is called Raking in the Muck, and you will see why soon. So please excuse me not looking at the camera. I am reading off a sheet here, and it is small, so I'm gonna have to lean. In a realm once fraught with the perils and aberrations of arcane powers, where dangers were often cloaked in deceptive, chaotic madness, lies the enclave of Mucksborough. This sodden land, bearing eternal rains and remnants of dangerous and sometimes bizarre magics, is a sanctuary for the accursed and the forsaken. That's you, by the way. A fragment of once powerful but tormented empire, it remains a testament to the erratic and often hazardous experiments of a cabal of wizards whose reign painted the reality in strokes of perilous oddities, some even amusing, if not, for the inherent threat of what they were up to. Mucksborough, the namesake of the encompassing region, is the receptacle for the exiled, a newly discovered and untamed fragment of the Empire, a place where the condemned form a semblance of civilization amidst chaos and remnants of a hazardous past. They are marooned, forbidden to return to their lands unless the sands of 2 decades run out or redemption is sought through wealth and benevolent deeds, endorsed by the venerable guild association harbored in the town. The land whispers tales of scattered remnants, relics of arcane and power, sought after by creatures and the exiled alike. The pursuit, known as muckraking, is a gamble in the boundless muddy landscapes. A search for treasures hidden within the murk is a perilous endeavor, with rewards often trivial, but the glimmer of hope of unearthing a true relic keeps the dream of freedom alive. The artifacts, albeit seemingly trivial, conceal dangers untold, beckoning the inhabitants of Mucksborough to brave the risks for the allure of wealth and liberation. Mucksborough, beneath its morose veil, is a bastion, shielded by a modest military presence and a constant influx of adventurers, bound by penal chains seeking salvation and redemption in this land of relics and relentless reigns. Thus, the adventurers traverse through this realm of remnants and reigns, I shouldn't have done that. R's are bad for me. Aiming to decipher the enigmas of yesteryears and carve a future amidst the legacies of a dangerous and capricious past, where challenges are relentless, but the treasures and hopes are infinite. Welcome to Mucksborough. Before you stands 4 individuals. One, a woman who catches your attention immediately. There is a permanent sneer on her face. You cannot imagine that this woman has ever cracked so much as a smirk, let alone a smile, and you certainly can't imagine her belly laughing or generally being much fun to be around. You all have just stepped off the boat leading to this land, Mucksborough, after being told very, very little about what was happening to you. If you check your journals, there will actually be a letter within there, which is essentially all you were really told by the Empire's Ministry of Penal Affairs, or whatever I actually called them in the end. And so you set off on this multi-week journey, knowing very little about what's happening to you, except that it probably wasn't good considering they've let you have weapons. That's probably a bad sign. She gives you a quick glance, an appraisal of each of you in turn, glances down at her notepads, shuffles ever so slightly away from one of the scruffier looking troopers, takes a deep breath, and lets it out. Right, you. I am the guild agent for Mucksborough, currently on rotation, and you are my latest batch of scum. Step forward and tell me your name. You there, the green woman. You come forward.
What?
Right. Name?
Camilla.
Crime?
None.
What is the crime that you were convicted for?
Oh, sheep rustling.
Sheep rustling.
Look, one fucking sheep happened to go on my land. And the asshole that owned the town decided to unfairly accuse me. But here we are.
Whether it is fair or not is not my concern. I need to know about your criminal activities, so best to assign you to your tasks. So you are a sheep handler, thief type thing, okay? Of course. Profession, what do you do?
I am a druid and farmer.
Saints.
I tend the land.
Saints preserve me. Send me farmers when I need fighters. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, and she waves brusquely back. You there with the ears, the pointy ear. Yes, come here.
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay, name is Elduin Fulgurin. I am basically a priest. I'm a cleric.
Basically, do you not know what you are?
Oh, I do know what I am, but others claimed I was not a priest.
I don't care what
definitely
others
is the
claim
reason.
you are.
It doesn't-
What were you paid for? What were you employed to do? What did you do?
I was a priest. I was a collet, and I was cast out because people doubted my conviction.
People doubted your conviction. Now, that doesn't sound very much like a crime to me. What was the crime that you were convicted for? What did the the judge, the man there with the hammer, the important fellow, what did he say that you did?
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Well, that was a fellow order brother of mine murdered some aristocrat in personal defense, and I took the blame on me because he was my best friend.
So a murderer and a liar. Okay, well, that's probably useful for me in some way or another. Good to know. And she waves you back to where you're going. You, with the scales. Yes. Name?
Yes. Ravosith.
Your full name, thank you very much.
Ravelsith Tastanatic.
Okay. Whatever. Employment, job, what did you do?
I am a ranger. I was employed to build a lot of houses, though.
A ranger employed to build houses. Now, that doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about?
Yeah, why would you employ a ranger to build houses?
No one was speaking to you,
am
green
big.
woman.
I just told you my name. Why did you ask our names?
I don't care what your name is. I need this to check off this list. Once it is off the list, it is out of my brain because you do not matter to me. Now, again, please step back.
Well, then, no, that can't be nice.
That no one was speaking to you either, is. Now, blue fellow.
Steps back laughing.
Blue fellow. You say you were a ranger who was also employed to build houses. Okay, I'm going to mark you as a ranger because I don't understand what you're really talking about. Crime. What was it you did?
Murder.
Ah, finally, someone who has the balls to be honest amongst you. Okay, well, maybe your steps to redemption might be slightly less fraught than everyone else. Lord
I killed
knows.
them.
Yes. Well, that's good that you're honest.
Hang on,
Okay,
all I
Their
did was
flesh.
sheep.
but you claimed that you had done nothing, didn't you, young lady?
Well, the sheep was there. I just didn't take it. Anyway, that's irrelevant.
So you committed a crime
Point
and then
being,
you lied
apparently
about
it's harder
it.
to redeem myself for sheep than murder. What?
Honesty is the first step towards redemption. You began by being dishonest. Only when pressed were you honest. This gentleman here, whilst a murderer, sure, yes, a more severe crime, was honest about what he did. Perhaps his path to redemption might actually be easier to accomplish, given his understanding of his predicament and his presence and his willingness to admit his faults. You should think on that.
He ate those people. You forgot that.
No one has
did.
no one has told me that. That's again, sure, he ate people, but he's a dragonborn. That's what they do.
Wait, what?
Anyway, so yes, murder. Excellent. This you might have a chance of seeing
knows what race
past
you
a week
are.
here. Well, I can see them. They're standing in front of me. Okay. Right. This here is oh you two introduce yourselves then. The taller of the guards, the one who's in armor that is, you know, it's still cheap and it's still worn and damaged and, you know, kind of not, it's not quality. Life hasn't been going too well for them, but you can tell that he's tried anyway to maintain what he has. He steps forward. I'm the sergeant here. Sergeant. And he just glares at you casually. Right, okay. Excellent. I'm responsible for the troops in this town. No trouble, or you'll have to deal with me and the watch. He steps back. Next to the guild agents on the other side is quite possibly the polar opposite of this grim professional stereotype of a town guard. This soldier is dirty, and that is the first impression that comes to your mind. Like the first word that would describe me. He is dirty. You wouldn't be surprised if all of these flies around you right now are all being attracted by this troop. And if you were slightly closer, you were fairly sure that he would have a very healthy musk around him. His facial hair is scraggly, his dirty, sandy blonde hair sticks out of the bottom of his helmet, and he has a one finger right up his nose, you know, digging away, obviously looking for gold. I'm Trooper Tim, but everyone calls me Grim. Not sure why. Doesn't make any sense because my name doesn't begin with a G. But anyway, nice to meet you. And the guild agents shakes her head slightly and nudges the sergeant. Oh, yes. You- So the rules here, for some whatever reason, the bleeding hearts back at home is that you must operate in teams of 4 and teams of 4 only. Something along those lines. Anyway, I think there's some other bypass or extra rule that you can have more than that, but you can't have any less than 4. So this lad here, he got here a little bit before you. Last surviving member of his team, funnily enough. Bit surprised by that. Yeah. So he's gonna join you. His name's Soon. What is it? Soon departed. Okay. Yeah. So he's the one who's gonna be working with. Anyway, off you hop, lad. Go join your new friends. And this trooper just kind of shuffles over, comes and stands next to Ravaseth, because he's not too bright for some reason. He has taken the guild agent not being super mad at you for you being the smart one, as opposed to you being the one who eats people. The guild agent, now having done her basic tasks, is looking mighty impatient and just wants to be out of there. It's like, right, okay. So yeah, you all know the deal. You've been briefed on what's happening here. You are stuck in this land for 20 years until you raise enough money to head home, or you get enough good boy credits to go home to resume your squalid little lives back in the Empire, or you die. One or the other. The guild registrar is upstairs. You know, she can help you out with stuff. But generally, for now, as you have just arrived, you may as well just head to the tavern, ask about, find yourself something to do. I don't care. Anyway, I'm off. Bye. And with that, she heads off. One thing just to flag to you guys, this is a 2-level map where the guild registrar is heading right now. Up to the top and around. Sorry, do you see it moving, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
No.
No? You don't see her moving?
I don't even know where we are on this map.
Oh, you're on the...
I think I'm looking at a tavern.
Yeah, you're on the... Go up a little bit to the right.
Oh, yeah, I got us.
Okay, you're all there. So, yeah. So, these are stairs, which lead to the upstairs part, and that's where she's heading to now. And at some point later, if you want to go upstairs, that would be how you access it. But feel free to just tell me you want to go upstairs, and I will remind you where they are, and we'll just go. But yeah, if you forget, then I'll also try and remind you as periodically. So, Sergeant looks at Trooper Grim, looks at you, looks back at him, and is like, all right, the tavern's over there. We're off shift now. I don't know. If you've got any questions, I mean, try not to ask me, but if it's really important, then I will be there. All right. Let's go, Grim. Right, you are such? And they head off into tavern. Take their seats. What would you like to do now?
Pet the dog.
That is
Is
a
it
cat.
a dog? What is that little thing?
That is a cat,
Pet
but
the
yes,
animal.
you can go pet the cat.
Camilla's gonna go pet the animal.
Okay. You can move your token at will. The cat looks up at you. What's your animal handling?
Probably nothing.
What do you roll for animal handling? I'm not going to make you do this all the time, but I'm just curious what would happen. It's a good opportunity to test it. Animal handling 14. Yeah, this cat doesn't hate you.
Yay!
Yeah.
Hello, cute kitty. What's your name?
Do you have speak with animals?
No.
Okay. Well, that would have been good, but you don't. It's not necessary. It's not a quest giver, but you know, I've prepared for stuff if you do want to speak with animals and you're able to. Yeah, the cat.
Tell me
just
about
looks...
the animal. Is it fluffy? Is it cute?
This cat looks like it smells bad, but it doesn't really because everything else smells worse. It is bedraggled but not underfed. Essentially, right now around you, this is a built promenade, a built road. As you can see, there are stones there. There is a path, but the constant rain and the amount of mud in the area has all washed in and covered it. So whilst you're not sinking down into your knees, you are, getting pretty deep into mud constantly. So this cat has had to exist in this environment. It's given up trying to look pristine and clean and lovely. So yeah, it's a okay cat for how things are.
I'm taking the cat in with me, and I'm going in the tavern.
I'm gonna
drink the water.
You can drink the water, yeah. But I'm going to say you probably roll animal handling again if you want to take the cat with you. That's a 4.
No!
This cat does the cat thing where it goes into sort of like limp long noodle mode and just slithers out of your grasp and then returns to its little spots and just it like, a cat can't do this, but it seems to shake its head at you disapprovingly.
Fine, stay outside in the mud then.
Okay.
What was the name? Camilla, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Camilla. You really drew a bad hand here. 20 years for sheep. I mean, look at what was his name? Ravis said he murdered people. I took on a murder charge of brother from the order, and we still get out in 20 years.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So
basically, some fucking landowner wanted
deal.
my land, so he set me up.
Yes, so I got a better deal than you because we both didn't commit a crime. Well, Ravis is out of the picture. He said he did kill and eat those people. But
I regret it.
Are you sure?
I am.
Is it because he tasted bad?
I'm not gonna comment.
This does not sound like a no.
You hear as you enter the tavern, just this kind of like, sort of like loud muffled voices. You see a shock of reddish hair behind the counter. It's like, be with you in a minute, love. I'm just sorting out some glasses. Like, feel free to take a seat. Do what you like. You know.
Right, I'm gonna move. Wait, no, I don't want to sit next to the weird naked pixie.
Okay, right.
Why is there a weird naked pixie on the bar?
Okay, so you have. Do you want to do anything through that, or is that just a general question?
That's me talking out loud to the tavern in general.
Let the pixie be. I've seen worse.
You hear a loud and very coherent and creative string of swear words, insults, and everything emerge from this cage on the counter. It takes you a second to realize it, and then you realize that this is this fairy which is absolutely cussing you out right now. You look closely, it has absolute venom in its eyes.
Hey, don't glare at me. I didn't put you in the cage.
So are we talking to this fairy directly now? Are we engaging?
Fairy thing, yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
But yeah, well, you seen me in this, and all you can do is just behave like the absolute prize cum. All right, fine. Yeah, I'm in a cage. Yeah, you're in a cage too. You're right. You can walk around a bit, but you're stuck here, ain't you? For 20 years. 20 years, innit? What's what the pointy ears one say? Like, you got it for sheep. For sheep, what do you do? Shag 'em? Huh? Is that why you're here? Do you like a bit of sheep bum?
Yes, I pegged a sheep. That is what happened.
Yeah, you look the type. You look the
I want
type.
to sit next to her.
I like her sass, really.
The barbate leaps up from the counter, slaps you outside the cage. That's enough of that, you. right? Or else, you know what happens? You know what happens if you keep bothering the customers. She just glares back at the barmaid as she returns to doing what she was doing.
Is she a problem for you, barmaid?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe. Like you wouldn't believe. Anyway, she comes up. Is that for around
If we
there?
take care of it, does that count as a good deed?
Well, take care of it how, are you talking?
I don't know. What are you looking for?
Well, you know what? No, hang on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute here. Hey, Billy. Like the kegs need changing. Like, do you want to take a quick look at that? Billy D looks up. The bartender. Do you want a description of like this place or anything like just yet? Because you've just kind of like just dived in to just doing stuff right now.
If you want to describe it to us, we're not going to stop you.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Billy D is a goblin. As you've attained from his name from the barmaid yelling it. So let me add that. Now you can see his name title, hopefully. So he was busy behind the counter doing something or another. No one really knows because you couldn't see from the angle that you were at. He pops up and is like, yeah, okay. He's completely disinterested with everything that's happening right now. So he's off over here, and he's fiddling around with kegs. The barmaid, she is 5'2" or so, relatively slender. Oh wow. Sorry. I should not get super distracted by stuff happening on stream
Anonymous
right now.
just gifted 5 subs.
So just let that pass.
Hey, gift subs.
Thank you very much for the gifted subs, everyone. That's really appreciate it.
Gift subs are okay. Distraction, okay?
Yeah.
Distraction. Okay, thank you. So I didn't want to ruin your immersion too much, so I'll take that as my benchmark. Barmaid, 5'2", very slender waist, pretty face, big shock of curls, big cheeky grin on her face, and the biggest tits you've ever seen in your entire like life. She is the absolute just a typical big titty bar wench. Yeah. And goes like the name's D. Well, Double D is what everyone here calls me. I'm barmaid here and everything else. But Hook, you met that absolute hatchet face like agent there before. Don't worry about that. We're not all like that around here. Mucksborough is. It's home, innit? It's home. We do the best that we can here. We try not to be horrible to each other, except for that little winged bitch there. But we do our best. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, Billy D there. He's the boss. He runs this place. He's all right. And. Don't let him catch you, anyone else, like saying that or doing that kind of like, oh, for a goblin thing. You don't take too kindly to that. He's just a nice person, He looks after me, he looks after us. He's as bosses go, he's all right. But he don't have some half airbrained like schemes, Like, I don't know, like, There's a whole big deal that he's got. I don't know how he came about this thing, but he's got this fairy, right, wrapped up in this magical cage that nothing can get out of, and I don't know. He just seems to think it's great for business, like it will attract loads of people in here having this fairy. Never mind that she's rude as all hell and all that. Plus, we're the only bloody tavern. There ain't anywhere else for anyone else to go, so what business do you need to attract? Everyone wants a drink, everyone wants a bit of hot food, nowhere else for him to go, so he's got all the business. Like, we don't need it. So,
why are you keeping her?
That's just what I'm saying. There's no good reason to. That's what I say, but yeah, if you could convince him to let it go or whatever else, I'd be dead grateful. But it's a fairy. It might know something. It might be useful for you. to you know, in whatever you're doing. God knows, like, you adventurers need all the help you can get around here. So, yeah. Anyway, can I get you anything? Like, I know. Obviously, money's probably kind of tight, but like the guild gives you you know, the right to at least one meal and a drink per day. You know, something about humanitarian needs. But yeah, we can sort you out with that.
Free
Blood.
food, yes, please.
I'm
Blood.
whispering to Robert. Said, do you think we can use the ferry like a canary in a mine?
I mean, we could just like take her as a normal person.
Do you think you can get the cage open? It's a magical
know.
cage.
Hey, fairy, do you want to stay here?
The fairy looks back at you. So Dee's gone off and she's kind of given up on you actually telling her what you actually want. So she's just gonna go make you like a couple bowls of stew,
I
or
said
anything
yes
else.
to free food.
Yeah, you did. No, everyone else didn't. So she
Oh, yeah,
was
well,
waiting for that. So she's gonna do it anyway. Dee's got a good intuition for people overall. So
I think
she's just like,
someone
whatever.
mumbled blood.
Yeah, that happens. But you know.
I'll take
We're all
apple juice.
pretending we didn't hear that.
Hear what?
The fairy kind of leans into the edge of his cage, and it like looking straight at you, Camilla, because she's realised that you were the only one who seems to have a bit of brains here. This is what's going through her head. She beckons you over. I'm like, come, yeah, lass, come here.
Hello.
God, you were bigger, didn't you? How tall are you?
Could fit you in my pocket.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm a fairy. Most people can, but bloody hell, you're tall. Anyway, look, I've got some info that I think might help you out with some easy good boy points. You know,
Do you like those?
because
I mean, I don't know if I like them, but I've been told I need them, so yes, please.
yeah, because you know, there's not really much case for getting them around here. You know, you can go do stuff, but like, unless it actually benefits someone specifically, it's pretty hard to get them. You only get them on the guild's what you call it? They're oh fuck it.
Ledger?
Well, no, it's more a case of just whenever they choose, like to give it to you, they'll give it to you, and even if it counted one day, it might not count another one. It's up to them, however they feel, and if they don't like you,
Are these like fucking Hufflepuff house points?
well, I don't know what a Hufflepuff is, but like maybe I don't know. For
Kind of
context,
thing
it
where they
sounds
can be
right.
like, oh, 10 good points for you. And then when they just have a crappy mood or whatever, they're like, oh no, minus 100 good boy points for you.
Yeah, love, exactly like that, exactly like that. So, but the loophole is, you know, if someone else can like any of the residents or the locals or someone in the guild's good graces says that you helped them, then they have to give you a point, you know. So this one here, right? Tell you what, I know if you can get me out, I can give you this information, but right, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll give you something else and I'll give you, you know, a bit of info and it turns out to be something absolutely stupid. I'm gonna let you figure it out for yourself. You see that grim chap looking over the corner, not the trooper who's called Grim, the one who's got a face like a slapped ass. Like, you see him? Go
Yeah.
over- Look behind you. Are you blind? Like, I've
The
only
one
got
in the corner with the cheekbones or the one with the bandana?
yeah. The one with the cheekbones. You know, like
All right.
it'd be a bit all right if he wasn't so miserable. Yeah, him. Like go have a chat with him, and I think I've got something that might help you out there.
So you're saying you don't want out of the cage?
Oh no, I want out of the cage, but you know, I'm just trying to show I can make it worth your while. But I mean, you could try, but like, you can't let me out the cage unless Billy D allows it. You know, if he doesn't allow it, then
Because it's
there's
magic?
yes, I'm a fucking fairy, love. I could break out of any.
I don't know.
Yeah, if this was made out of iron, I'd burst out of here with no problem.
You might be broken.
I'm a fucking fairy.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Cheekbones.
I think she wants to give you an appetizer of what information she has, so just do it.
I'm already gone.